Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Einta Industries Sky Defender. This thing looks epic, it's massive, it looks to be on par with, well, somewhere in between a 1100 MG model and a 160 PG Gundam. It's a little bit different, it's not so much a Gundam clone, but it looks like somebody else's own version of a Freedom Gundam or something similar. I'm looking forward to this one. Grab yourself a brew and let's open it up. Okay, so this is one of those videos where I've actually got to do this as part of a claims and warranty situation for the actual model itself. One of the things that the manufacturers ask you to do is to actually video the unboxing of the actual model itself. Now this thing comes in an epically massive box, as you can see here. We're gonna unbox this on video. I needed to do it anyway, just in case there's any missing parts. You've basically got to unbox it all the way from the outside packaging here to the inside one, and then go through the sprues and stuff. So we'll do it as an unboxing video. I'll take you through what you get with it. I'm quite excited about this one. It feels even bigger than the PG Gundam in relation to box size, but yeah, something a bit different from another company. Never done one of these before, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get it unboxed. Okay, so if you are going to unbox one of these things, you kind of got to make sure that you've got enough room to unbox it. Now, they want you to video it, so this is my Sky Defender box, which is completely and utterly sealed from Hobby Zone UK. Where I think I paid £145 for this. Now you can get it from various different places and the price of them seems to vary wildly. From this, I think this is the cheapest I found it for, about £140, but I've seen it go for as much as £260 on some sites. So you really need to shop around and just make sure you are getting the best deal on this. So this is me opening it up for the first time. Comes with these corner packaging bits, which obviously strengthen up the box a little bit, which is quite cool. So that's quite well sealed. Obviously they've got their own logo on there. It's their own tape that's on that part of the box. I don't know if they have a lot of false claims or something, but I did actually receive an email from Hobby Zone UK when this was being delivered to make sure that I did the unboxing video. So I don't quite know what that's all about. It's not something I'm used to with Bandai or anybody else, but there must be a reason why they're asking to do that effectively. Not a massive deal, but you're going to need some space to be able to do this properly. So that's the Sky Defender box in there. That is huge. Okay, so that obviously comes wrapped in this polythene bag, and you can see the details of the Sky Defender stuff on there. That is pretty wicked. We'll turn it around so it's the right way on the camera. That is cool. Cool as. So yeah, massive box, absolutely huge. Great artwork on the front. Let's just whip off this plastic bag. So we got some cool artwork on the front there. The actual design of this really attracted me. There's a couple of things that are different to Bandai with this. We have got a stand with it. There are, I think, bits of metal parts on it. It's saying it's 1,008 parts. It is 27 centimeters high body height. Total height is 34 centimeters, and open wing width is 50 centimeters. So that is quite big. I think that it's down as a 172 scale, which is obviously right between what we've got for the 1100 and the 160. So it's not going to be a bit as big as the PGU Gundam, I don't think, but I think it might be that little bit bigger than the 110. So it just is a bit different, makes it a little bit interesting. So it seems to give a breakdown of the different stages. It might be similar to the PGU Gundam and maybe the MGEX Gundam Freedom, which I have got, which is going to get built. but this caught my eye the other day. And yeah, just some bits of detail really on the box. But this bit is not the easiest to undo. Okay, got that. Fingers of steel is what you need. Let's try and put that in and pull it out. There we go. It's just really stiff in there. Pull this out open. This bit out here. And then in the top we've got what looks like a manual, some metal etch parts, very similar to what we get on the PGU Gundam. Parts list there, and then I can see the decals in the background, some water slide decals. We all know how I feel about them. Loads better than stickers. Oh yeah, that's really cool. So that is the manual for the Sky Defender. Quite nice, so far so good. Okay, this is the box, so it looks like runner after runner after runner. What we've got to do is check the box and its contents for anything that's missing or anything that's damaged, because you can't effectively make a claim sort of after. So, oh God, look at that, that's really cool. That looks like sort of metallic parts. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, in all honesty, but that looks really wicked. Okay, let's open up the actual manual. It's cool. So these are, they must have improved this. So they must have basically at one point had it where it had some plastic parts and they've upgraded them to metal, because this is giving you some of the extra part numbers and it's giving you an alternative or substitute set of instructions. So I can only think that there is some bits that they've actually improved on the model. That's quite cool to see, to be honest. They haven't just waited to the next model to do it. This must be a newer batch of model. This is his manual. Oh God, that looks so cool. So very similar stages, like we've said about the PGU, showing you sort of a mechanical, that's a mechanical structure, mechanical full core, including some of the wing parts, mechanical core with some metallics on, and then what they're calling the extreme effect, which is basically everything with the armor on. That is really wicked. Okay, so it does build it in stages as well, so that's quite cool. I will probably build it in stages based off that. So we have got lists of runners here. These are giving us all the runners that we've got for the actual build, and there is quite a lot, so I'm going to need to check these off. I'm obviously going to speed this up for you guys, but it's going to take me some time to go through this, check it off, and just make sure everything is here. That way I can make sure that I'm happy. I don't need to make any kind of a claim, and I can build the kit safe in the knowledge that it isn't going to have any bits missing, which would be a disaster. Well, it wouldn't be a disaster to replace them, but it'd be a disaster for now, because I want to crack on with this one. This must be the base. That's wicked. This is your actual action base that you get with it. Obviously one massive part of plastic by the look of it. These are the specialist metal parts. We'll open them up. So this is the last bit of the package, so I think we should have everything in here. We've got bits for what looks like the armour for the hands. So that is HA2, and I'm not sure where these bits are going to be, but they look like armour, and that's W. So HA2 is there, W is there. That one is done. This one is done, so all of them are in place. Yeah, and then all those are ticked off as well, so that does look like everything is in place. These are the specialist metal parts. We'll see if we can open them up. So I've got a feeling that these are parts that are going to be in key positions like feet and shoulders. Oh, we've got a piece of plastic there that's sticking it. They're going to be in places like feet and shoulders, which may have suffered some fatigue when the model first came out. Like similar to the issue that Bandai have with some of their, I don't know if they're called poly bushes, where they've got basically a rubberized system in it, and they always used to fail over a period of time. But these have actually got proper metal parts. Let's see if I can get one out and show you. So it comes with its own little screwdriver there as well. But that is, yeah, it's an actual metal part, which is really cool. So yeah, we've got some of those bits that I think effectively swap out of a kit, which is wicked. With its own screwdriver, so obviously we might have to screw some bits in. This gives us a bit of a rundown of what we're going to need for the model. So it gives you some required tools. It's saying we need cotton swabs, tweezers, a standard art knife and nippers, all standard stuff that we need really for any gunpla. But I think from there that takes us into the actual build itself. So having a quick peek at the instructions, seems very similar to Bandai. It's giving you the runners that you're going to require for these bits, including those areas where you're actually going to need the part of a runner, which is very similar to how PGU was working as well. It would give you both the runner and the part of a runner that you were going to require, which is good. It means you're not searching for ages for the parts, and you can just snip off the bits that you want as well. Generally, those look very good in the instruction, but time will tell with that. Whilst I'm building it, I'll give you an idea of what I actually think of the instructions themselves, but they look detailed enough. It looks like it focuses on building it up in pieces. No, that's cool. And that it's got a really nice feel to it. It's got a bit of a ribbed matte sort of feel to it. Yeah, they've obviously took a lot of inspiration from what the PGU did, and I think they've built on it. But somewhere like that pose where it's kneeling is absolutely epic. That looks so cool. I'm just hoping I can actually recreate some of these poses. But no, that looks brilliant. I can't wait to do this, in all honesty. Quick check through then as I put it back in. We'll see if we can see those bolts anywhere. But everything appears to be in its place. We've definitely got all the runners. That's half of the battle. And keep that out. Show you the quality of the plastic while we're here. Open these ones up. Just see what these are like. So this is some random armour. This is the P1 frame, but that looks really well done. It looks like it's got a slight pearlescent look to it. I like that. That's cool. It looks like they're undergated as well. So you've actually got areas where the gating is actually on the bottom part of the armour. So that should hopefully mean that the nubs are a minimum. In fact, there's loads of the undergating. That's quite cool. I didn't know whether I should expect that kind of level from somebody else's kits, but that looks quite promising. The blue looks nice. Let's open that up. So that's the blue. All the parts look really well molded. I've not seen immediately any sort of mold lines or anything that comes out. That's actually molded quite well, considering this part is hollow there. So they've managed to do both sides when we injection molded it, which is quite nice. So that's cool. Throw that in there. Aha! And the bolts are there. I think they must have been in here when I've just opened that up and didn't realise. That's brilliant. Let's have a look at some of the metallic pieces, because these are These are really quite detailed, and I'd be surprised if they were the same sort of quality as the Bandai ones I saw in the PGU. It looks very, very similar. So it looks like a bit of a deeper gold, is the honest answer there. But that looks really nice. Again, yeah, undergating in places, hopefully meaning that we're not going to see any of them nubs, which is key really with the metallic parts. So once you cut these, you tend to find that underneath it's just dark plastic. These tend to be coated. I'm pretty sure that's how they do these. Again, that is cool. This is one of the ones I was interested in as well because they're metallic parts and they are blue. So quite a few different metallic type parts on it. But yeah, that's the blue colour on the M1. And again, undergating, I think that's going to be a theme. That's really, that's wicked, that as an attention to detail thing. I'm excited about making this now. Some of these bits are really, really cool. So that's nearly all the metallic parts. I'll show you these ones, which is the silver. Have a look at that, because that is very similar to what we had with the PGU. And again, undergated parts, which is again very, very cool. It just looks really well done. Yeah, happy with that. All right, really excited about that then. So let me give you my thoughts. We'll get all this back in the box. I'm happy everything's there. I think from a warranty point of view, I think we're all good to go. Okay, well, unboxing done for both the warranty side of it and for the channel. I'm pretty excited about this. I've never seen something from Einta Industries before. I have seen this knocked about on some of the forums. I've seen it online a couple of times, but I kind of thought it might be a bit of a third-rate, third-party kit, and I've got a feeling I'm completely wrong. I took the leap of faith with this because I really like the design. I've seen some bits of reviews on them, and I think this is gonna be something epic. But I'll give you my honest review. What I'll do is I'll go through it. I'll build it in stages, similar to what I did with the PGU. We'll capture each stage. I'll give you my ideas on how that went, what I think of the actual kit itself, what the quality's like, whether it stands up to sort of a Bandai sort of level. I don't know. I know some people feel really funny about different mechs from different companies. I don't see the Sky Defender as a direct copy of Gundam. I feel like it's Gundam inspired. I don't feel like this is trying to be a copy of the MG Freedom, albeit I can see that there are distinct similarities between this, probably the High New Gundam, and yeah, the Freedom Gundam maybe. But it looks, because of the way that all the different panels are just that slightly bit different, it just feels Gundam inspired rather than being a direct copy of a Gundam. I hope that makes sense. But what do you guys think? Are you excited about this one? Is this a model that you've thought about getting? It's going to be cool to build it through, and I'll give you my opinion at the end of building the model in a full review to let you know really what I think of it as a whole. But I'm excited to build it. I'm excited to take you along the journey. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel and enjoying some of the content. If you enjoyed this video, please do press the like button. Leave us a comment if you've got any questions about the kit, anything that you want to know about it whilst I'm building it. I'll factor that into the video that I'm doing. And yeah, any thoughts that you guys have got about it. I'm keen that we are a community. We need to share some of this information to make sure that we are all benefiting from one of us building that model. We can all kind of make sure that we're spending our hard-earned money in the right places. But yeah, so far so good. Epic unboxing. Quality of the products looks to be quite good. No issue so far with any of the warranty issues of missing parts. And yeah, instructions look really good. Let's see how it builds. Until next time then, just look after yourselves. Subscribe if you want to see some more of the Sky Defender being built, and I've got other Gundam videos and bits and pieces on there, including some Lego reviews as well. Take a look. If you like it, press the subscribe button for me. It goes a million miles to help me out. It really would be brilliant if you came along for the ride. And join in the community below. Until next time, get some modelling done, just look after yourselves and just take care.